Well, October is all about spooky movies and Halloween, but there's a new scary figure sending chills down a lot of people's spines. We are talking about inflation. While this topic weighs heavy on most adults, a lot of kids really don't understand why their parents may be cutting back on spending. Family money counselor and certified financial planner Gregg Murset joins us now to talk about how to talk to your kids about money. So thanks for joining us this morning, Greg.
Hi, absolutely.
All right, so first up, what is a good age to start talking to your children about money?
Oh gosh, you could start really early. I think 5 years old is literally a good time. I know that sounds really early, but it's a good time to do it. And every day you drive that kid around, probably in your car, I think talking about inflation and money and all that, it's a great place to do it in the car.
And speaking of inflation, that is a really big topic on a lot of people's minds right now. How do you think parents should talk to their children about that? Because a lot of people might be cutting back on, all of the extra activities and things like that.
Yes, Halloween candy is expensive, right? So I would say when you're driving in that car with that kid, the next time you pull into the gas station, that's a perfect time to talk about this stuff because gas is expensive, right? And so get them out of the car, run them around with you, and as you're filling up the tank, have a little conversation. Talk about how expensive the gas is. This is a great time to say, you know what, how much those tires cost? Do you know how much it costs to insure this thing every month? This is a great opportunity that you can just take literally, I mean, most people every week or every 10 days, you got to stop and get gas, use it as a teaching opportunity.
Yes, and pretty much everything is getting more expensive. Another example might even be the
Yes.
grocery store.
Yes, food, another time, right? Walk through those aisles, point out a few of the things like it seems like eggs are really expensive, right? Milk is really expensive. Those kinds of things, you can have a conversation while you're pushing the cart through the grocery store that really gets your kid thinking about money and maybe why we're having a conversation at home about not spending as much or saving a little bit more than we have in the past. These are great opportunities to do it.
Definitely. And final question, what is a good way parents can teach their kids some smart financial skills at home?
At home, okay, I think the best way parents can do it is take all those old antiquated things like piggy banks and jars and envelopes and all that stuff, throw it out the window and use technology. That's what kids like these days. They resonate with it and it can teach them really quickly how to have a balanced financial approach with money, saving, sharing, spending. These are important concepts they can learn early, and if you use technology, it'll supercharge their learning.
Definitely. There's an app for everything these days. All right, Greg, thank you so
Right?
much for joining us today with all of these
Thank
wonderful
you.
tips.